Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our daily devotional on this Wednesday. This morning, I want to look at something that is very specific to you and I. It's very specific to us as church members and us as brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ. And it's especially important during this pandemic while we are not meeting. So let's get right into it. First thing we're going to look at is Genesis chapter 4, and we're going to be looking at verses 8 and 9. This is what the scripture says. Now Cain said to his brother Abel, "Let's go out to the field." And while they were in the field, Cain attacked his brother Abel and killed him. Then the Lord said to Cain, "Where is your brother Abel?" "I don't know," he replied. "Am I my brother's keeper?" The age-old question, am I my brother's keeper? That question, I think, is a question that was asked by Cain to God, but it is representative of larger than just what happened with Cain and Abel. All throughout history, that question can be asked, and am I my brother's keeper? And God created us to have relationships with one another. You see, think about this, even when God became a human being, he limited himself to human body and human experiences. And what was the first thing that he did when he started his ministry? He went out and got 12 other people that he could pour himself into, share his life with, mentor, and be friends with. You see, we were created for those relationships. So the question, am I my brother's keeper? Let me answer that by turning over to John chapter 13 and verse 34 and 35. John 13, 34 and 35. Jesus said, "A new command I give you, love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. By this, everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another." Listen, the greatest outreach program a church can have is to love one another, or in other words, to be your brother's keeper. Jesus never said, "The world will know you are my disciples by the way you love unbelievers." And don't get me wrong, yes, we're supposed to love unbelievers, and we should love everyone. But Jesus said that they'll know that you belong to him by the way you love one another. And that is so extremely important. It doesn't say the world will know you're my disciples by your bumper stickers, by your t-shirts, by your church name, by your church sign. It doesn't say any of those things, by the preaching, by the praying, none of those things. How we take care of one another is how the world will know that we are the disciples of Jesus Christ. So this morning, I'm just challenging you. Is there somebody in the church that you know that you haven't called in quite some time? Is there somebody in the church that you are having a problem with? It is up to you to pick up the phone and fix it. It is up to you to love your brother. Because I'm going to answer the question for you this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, you are your brother's keeper. Hope this helps. Have a great day, friends. See you tomorrow.